This is Lucas Fenimore, and I'm here with Kathy Blank, the Director of Services of Alpha Pregnancy Center, and I'll be interviewing her. And alright, so how would you define leadership?
Okay, that's a great question. And after thinking about it a minute, I realize it's probably a lot of answers, but it's definitely somebody who is able to delegate. They are very clear and concise um, in their directions and their leadership skills. They do lead by example. The one who will come alongside to help if necessary. They are one that others want to follow, not just follow because they have to.
Alright, cool. Alright. What are 3 to 4 characteristics of a leader?
Okay, three to four out of the many. Well, one of the first ones that popped into my head was some of those core values that a leader has to have. Um, they need to be a leader of integrity, and then I would say they really need to have good communication skills. They need to be able to articulate clear and concise instructions. And it should be conducive to a clear vision, bringing everybody on board to a vision and a goal. Um, and then also, they should have a commitment to quality productivity. It's one thing to be able to produce, but it's another thing to do it with quality. And I think that's where the core values and the integrity comes in. Um, Even if that means that I may have a title that goes to the top, but you know what? I'm willing to go into the trenches to come alongside those that may need a little help.
Okay. And what is a typical Alpha day for you?
Typical day at Alpha. Okay, so I really get the privilege of sitting with young women, women of all ages, really, that are looking for direction. I help them to think through their possibilities by getting past the pressures, whatever is in their lives that is causing them to get stymied or stifled, to help them to move forward in a direction that hopefully is healthy and productive to their lives.
All right. And who do you go to for advice? And who is your mentor?
Well, who is a good question and not what. Because you can get all the book work in the world, and it's nice to kind of pick up some of those things, and you can pick up some wisdom in books. But I find that the best wisdom I pick up is from friends who have been there, who have gone through it, and friends meaning other people that have many years of what I do behind them, many years of counsel. I've got two dear friends that have been counselors for a long, long time, and they just walk in a lot of treasure, lots of wisdom, and they're the people that I tend to be my go-to.
All right. So, who do you enjoy most? I mean, no, what do you enjoy most about your career? Not who.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well, what? Um,
Yeah.
so, I really enjoy after I've been working with somebody. Um, it really just floats my boat when I see them come out of a circumstance. They're able to rise above it, even though the pressures are still there, the circumstance maybe still be there, but they're able to see it in a different light and be able to walk forward up toward their goals, um, into a healthier, wonderful direction.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
And what are some challenges in your career?
Well, I would say patience is probably one of my biggest. I find that if there's somebody I've been working with for a long time, I'm giving 110% toward that, and then they don't seem to want to try or even think about it. Um, that I can get frustrated with that, and I have to just, let it go. But patience is probably one of my
Mm-hmm.
challenges.
Okay. All right. And what immediately comes to mind when you hear the word success?
Success. I'd say doing all that I know to do, even if it doesn't have the outcome that I expect, because I've done what I know to do and I stand. And even a bad outcome or a circumstance that doesn't go well is a learning opportunity. So that's what I call success. Doing all I know to do.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Okay. And what advice would you give to aspiring young leaders?
Okay. So there is a quote I love. I did have to look it up, and guess what? It's an anonymous quote. But I do love this quote. If it's to be, then it's up to me. Find the area of your passion. Find that area that you hear about it and you go, somebody should do something about this. That's the area that you should step into. Somehow find a way to make a difference in that area.
All right. And so, what would be your definition of a manager?
A manager. So managers, if that's a position, it's a role. And so when you manage, you're going to give all the directions, you are going to give the instructions, and you're going to help people stay within that bracket. It's a job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, so what about your definition of a leader? Then.
Okay, a leader. A leader. A leader is somebody who, when they are inspiring people, they're ones that encourage or inspire others to naturally want to come alongside and help, naturally want to come and be there for you. And again, here's a great quote. You probably all heard it. I love Eisenhower, some of his stuff. Leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want done because he wants to do it. I think that is such a great quote, and it really is true, Yeah, I guess that's it.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
I guess that's it.
Right on. All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thanks, Luke.
All right. Thank you.